Check, check. Check 1, 2. Check, check, check. Check 1, 2. Cool. Am I just going to be commentating general? Okay. Is there any direction? Nah.
Not really.
Just have a chat. Okay, cool. I'll just talk to myself for a couple of hours then. Hello and welcome to Burrender Reserve for the C4 Women's clash between the Manning Rippers and Ellenbrook. Set to be a fit and firing day. It's clearing up at the moment. It was quite dark clouds coming through, but we look like we've got a patch of clear in the rain. Ellenbrook finished on top, but Manning defeated them in the qualifying final to earn themselves a spot in the big dance. Ellenbrook had to do it the hard way, but they've made it nonetheless. Both sides look fit and firing. They're looking strong. And it's set to be a real even battle today. Ellenbrook have won the toss and have elected to kick to the northern end, as we are about a minute away from commencing the day's play. But sometimes our bodies, they play funny tricks on us, don't they? As I am the Manning representative, this is likely to be a very Manning-focused call, and I'm not complaining about that. Paige Wally to ruck for Manning. She had a terrific year. And we're set to be fit and firing for this first clearance. Both umpires in hats today. And the siren sounds on the C4 Women's Grand Final. Here we go. May the best team win. Let's hope it's Manning. Wally with the first hit out. Ellenbrook looks set to win the clearance. Safi Matthews coming in on the wing. Oh, and you can just already tell that this is going to be a hotly contested game. Liv Ferenti trying to put it on her own boot. Gets the ball down the line. Contest down the line. Halved by the Manning player as they kick forward. Ellenbrook looking to go direct. Off hands at half back for the Rippers. Ball's been overrun and I think that they didn't have prior and that's why it wasn't paid holding the ball. Hot property, that football, with a lot of players looking to gain possession. The umpire says, I will have it. The two rucks ready to go at it again. Wally looks already set to have a dominant day with winning the first two hit-outs clearly. Ellenbrook's halfback is already having a role in today's play with a mark inside 50 for Ellenbrook. Manning caught behind the player there as they look set to line up on the first and goes short. Manning counteracting that. Ellenbrook fans scream for ball. I'm not sure that they've been told the prior opportunity rule just yet. Bodies hit the floor, which is likely to happen today on a slippery deck. Ferenti again looks to go long and comes down the line to Poltney. Poltney turns and burns and is tackled straight away. Crowd screams ball. Umpire says no prior. As it looks to go into the middle of the ground for Ellenbrook, a late bump seems to be fair. Second inside 50 of the day for Ellenbrook. Ball's pumped out. Manning plays looking to get boot on the ball. Amber's been thank you. Wow. Yeah. And boos from the Ellenbrook crowd because they have had something not go their way. Left footer leading the association best and fairest so far. Looks to the wing. That one's going to roll out of play. But straight away, she's got her hands on the footy early, Amber, which I think is going to be important for Manning today. Of course, in the women's football, we have the last possession rule. There was no hands on that football, so it's Ellenbrook footy. Goes over the pack there. Here comes Ellenbrook. Thought Manning were going to get there to that first contest. Extremely well read as Manning try and clear the footy here. You'd hope we get a hand on it as a Manning footballer. Ellenbrook pick it up and go another inside 50. This is the fourth of the day. It seems to be all Ellenbrook play so far. Manning haven't got it past halfway. High ball, blocked by the tent. I'm not too sure what's happening. Fair tackle, handball out. Umpire says play on. It's looking set to be a ball up. Has plenty of bodies contested, but the ball spills out. Ellenbrook look to take off inside 50 again. Ball smothered once again. Ellenbrook has time and space. That looks to be holding the ball. And could that be a momentum swing for Manning? Manning with the ball just inside defensive 50. They look short and they look wide. Now this is a better play from Manning. They're setting up. They're looking to come down the line to hopefully then go inboard. Callum Rogers running water already. 4 minutes into a game and he's already running water. That is a strong effort. Amber breaks through those tackles and kicks the ball long. Here's a play for Manning. As they pump in and they're looking to go inside 50 for the first time today. Quick hands off as we go longer inside 50. Playing in front is Manning. It's a hotly contested football. Everyone's going for it. A little soccer off the deck. Umpire says not 15. No mark completed anyway. Small handball to Matthews. Looking outside. As Ellenbrook get away with that one and they look wider. Wally is there for Manning. And the handball goes back inside corridor. If Ellenbrook need to win this, otherwise they're in trouble. Back to halfway we go. Ellenbrook playing in front. Here's Richardson. Quick handball out. Goes no further than Ellenbrook. She's having a real impact on today, that number 9 for Ellenbrook. And she is the one that goes forward. A quick turn and burn from Ellenbrook. Gives the handball off. Hurt the footsteps. Push in the back, free kick to Ellenbrook. Now looking to go inside 50 for the 5th time today. Cleared away by Amber, and she looks long. You'd want to get a hand on this if you were Manning. And they do. Manning are first to the footy, and they've got numbers at the ball here, just in front of the Ellenbrook tent. Looked to me like she was shoved. Umpire didn't think so. Ellenbrook crowd screams for ball, and umpire says, I agree. Ellenbrook footy on their half back, and they look inboard. Number 9 is absolutely having a field day so far. Late tackle by Manning impacted the kick. Just inside 50 for Ellenbrook. As they look, they actually haven't looked that damaging when they've gone inside 50 just yet, but they've had a ton of the play. Crowd screams for ball, umpire says no, smothered again. Quick handball out wide. You'd hope a block gets put on, and a great block there by Manning as Amber gets another kick, clearing the ball, but no further than this Ellenbrook number 9. Oh my gosh, she's got it on a string. Ball inside 50 again for Ellenbrook. Manning defenders holding up well so far. Ellenbrook fends off, and that, to me, that probably could have gone either way. Umpire says play on. As the ball dribbles in, Manning no prior. A crowd screams for a throw. Cleared out by Manning, no further than Ellenbrook number 6, and she's tackled over the boundary line. They usually pay these ones as a throw in, and they have. So far, Ellenbrook with all the play, and a boundary throw in just on a defensive 50 for Manning, or attacking 50. Short throw in, Wally wins it and clears by foot. Who's involved there? Manning looked to get the ball on the outer side. This is the first look that the outer side has in this game. My northeast-southwest is escaping me for the moment, but you'd assume that's either the east or west as Ellenbrook go again. Manning just can't seem to get the ball past halfway. Defence holding up strong. Nobody with clean possession. There's a pile of bodies on that, but it spills out. Umpire says let them play. That's enough, and you'll ball it up. It's actually not too congested, considering the weather. There's not as many players around the ball as I would have thought. Both teams holding their structure quite well. And it's a contested footy, and there's going to be a repeat stoppage on the halfback flank for Manning, far side of the oval. I want to say that's the eastern side. Left foot, and of course it's Amber. Clears the ball long. Who's contested there for Manning? Bracken is there. Ooh, a little shove out from Ellenbrook there. No prior for that for me. Play on. Manning with a rebound here, hopefully. Handball out. There's plenty of long socks involved there for Ellenbrook. As we have a stoppage on the far wing. Wally showing her dominance in the ruck again. I don't think she's lost a hit out, and she gets the clearance herself. She says, girls, get out of the way. I'll handle it. Ball in the middle of the ground. Hot ball, hot footy to be won here. Both teams dive on it, but the ball spills out. Manning have numbers. They'd need a block here, you'd assume. Players go to ground. That's showing the wet, slippery conditions, and Ellenbrook get the clearance. Gee, it's just one-on-one footy now. Who's going to win it here? Manning goes to ground, and it looked high to me, and the umpire agrees. Ellenbrook is screaming for that. No idea why. She's got her absolute head chopped off. We're going to have a break in play for just a moment as the Manning player looks a little bit worse for wear. Not sure what they were screaming for there. Looked clear as day to me. Manning clear the ball out of the back line. They're looking through the middle of the ground. Ferenti is there, overruns it. Quick handball out. Tackled straight away. Once again, Ellenbrook just keeps screaming for holding the ball. It's a ball up, the umpire says. The two rucks will go again. First hit out lost by Wally today. Wow, didn't think that would come. And we have a repeat stoppage in the middle of the ground. Both teams are sort of letting their midfields go at it and not flooding the middle of the ground. Knocked out of the hands of Ellenbrook. Manning have the ball in the middle of the ground here. Hot footy to be won. And a clearing ball to that. Once again, I'm going to guess eastern side. Clean pickup by Manning. The kick could have been better, but you have to respect the pickup in these conditions. Ball spills out. Tackles to be laid. Ball gets boot to ball and spills to Ellenbrook in the middle of the ground, and they clear once again. They're looking to attack, but Manning have numbers streaming off half-back here. Needed to be clean, wasn't. Both teams are in it. Both teams have representation here, and Ellenbrook goes off the deck. They're looking inside 50 once again. I reckon that's almost the 10th inside 50 of the quarter. Ellenbrook looking to draw first blood, and they do not. It's missed to the near side, but that's the first time that Ellenbrook looked damaging in their attack forward. Umpire in great position to make that decision. Has called it one behind. Classic local football ground that the footy's gone 20, 30 metres behind the goals and there's nobody there to go and get it. Manning to bring the ball back in. They've got a lot of structure over this side, and that is where they're going to go. This side, for reference, is where the interchange benches are, and I believe it to be the western side. They go high and long, looking for a mark. None taken. Ball hits the deck. Screams for ball. Ball is clearing out. Crowd goes ooh. Umpire says and Pays holding the ball. 11 minutes gone, another high inside 50 for Ellenbrook, looking for a mark. Something's been paid here. And it's a push, and it's going the way of Manning. A little bit of a not get out of jail free kick because the free kick was there, but they've potentially dodged another bullet there. Manning as they go high and wide. That's inside. Ooh, I thought that was inside 50, so to me... Yeah, right. I need to get my eyes checked because I cannot see the line for the life of me. Umpires ran through the kick. Ellenbrook go long inside 50 once again. Great body work as the ball goes to the top of the square. Looking really dangerous for Ellenbrook here. Strong tackles laid. Another tackle. Manning's pressures is relentless, but you just wonder how long they can hold up with these repeat entrances inside 50. Ball up at the top of the square. Plenty of representation from both teams. Ellenbrook win the hit out, but no further than the Manning defensive line. We're going to have a repeat stoppage here as both teams go at it. Manning with the hit out, looking to go top of the square. Great tackle by Manning, no prior. Umpire says play on. Ball not 15, touched off boots, and it's going to be another point. It's looking like Manning kicked the ball in play. Maybe that was Ellenbrook. Both teams diving on the footy here. You'd think the umpire would ball it up. And that he does. Both sides competitive so far, really. Ellenbrook have had all the play, but Manning's pressure and tackling game has been very good. You wonder if there's a breeze. There's definitely some trees swaying, but I can't tell what sort of breeze it is. Perhaps a 2-goal breeze to the left of screen, but let's see how that plays out. High, long clearing ball from Manning. It's a great... That's a mark. Yeah, great mark. And I could almost go 50. Manning with the ball on defensive halfback. Looking to go long. And they go, ball looks to be smothered off the boot potentially. As it could be a boundary throw-in on the far side. Ball's high, not 15. And intense stoppages once again. It's going to be a throw-in on the far side. Siren, you'd assume, would go any second now. 13 minutes gone by my clock. Is it 14 or 16? I think actually, no, sorry, I think it's maybe 16-minute quarters. I would love that. Thank you. Perfect, because I've only had the Manning so far. Just got a special delivery of the team sheets for all our viewers. Now I can potentially say some Ellenbrook names. Tamaya Mippi, number 9 for Ellenbrook, is the name I probably could have called a dozen times this quarter. She's having a real impact on the game so far. We have another stoppage on the far side with the wind is definitely coming in. Just as I made comment on whether it's going to be a 2 or 3 goal breeze, the gazebos are shaking. And I believe it's left of screen. Another repeat stoppage here. You wonder which team is wanting this or whether it's just the nature of the flow of the game. Manning have gotten out a few times, but they haven't really looked damaging to score just yet. Let's hope that changes. Manning winning the ball at the back of the stoppage, but tackled very quickly. Amber fends off and kicks true. No further than the Ellenbrook defence. Or she might get done here. Thought so. In my opinion, that was probably the choice to take on the tackler or to fend on the outer side for Manning. Ellenbrook's ball on their half back on the outer wing. And they look inboard. Manning have representation and it bounces off the chest. They get the boot to ball, not 15 to me, but they play on anyway. Ball rolls past centre wing. Both teams going at it here, looking another inside 50 for Ellenbrook, but they're held up by Manning. Handball spills out over the far side. I need binoculars, don't I? Amber with the handball. You'd have to think she'll have a real impact on this game if Manning want to win. Jacob Cassidy arrives, Manning's Colts coach. No hat, no sunnies, but the sun's come out. He's got a little bit of a squint on. You'd hope he doesn't get burnt. Boundary throw in on the far side, slightly favouring Ellenbrook. We're going to have a repeat stoppage. This time it's going to be a ball up. It's been a hotly contested first quarter. Just a 1 point scored, but Ellenbrook have had a ton of the footy inside 50 as they go again here. We've got a clear one-on-one, and that's a brilliant tackle by Manning. Ball spills out. Another great tackle again. You'd think a throw. Callum Rogers, the president, is the water boy, but he's thrown his arms up looking for a throw. You'd think the water boy's got to get off the field outside of inside 50. But he says, no, I'm just going to loiter around holding a water bottle, and then I can throw my hands in the air. Nominations come for the ruck. About 30, 35 out from Ellenbrook's goal as Manning win the clearance. Oh, could that have been a trip? I'm not sure. Luckily, I'm not out there umpiring today because I have been in two minds over every decision as there's a high contact free pay to Ellenbrook. I'd say the free is on 40. She'd need to kick from 45. This would take a fair effort, but as previously discussed, the wind is behind her. Plenty of leads coming. Looks long to the top of the square. Manning with a mark. Intercept mark. Bit of Darcy Moore-esque in that. Top of the square. That could have been a goal-saving mark. As she takes her 15 and kicks long, but that is going to be out on the full. They're the conditions that we're dealing with today. That the ball drops will be affected. Ball given back to Ellenbrook by a supporter. Ellenbrook bench screams for the ball to come in long. Umpire's seen something that we don't. The mark was not set properly. Ball's coming back as a little reset here. Both coaches you'd think would be planning their quarter time address. Is she going to have a shot? The Manning player's moved off the mark, which actually could be a bit dangerous. Thank God she got back on the mark there. Ellenbrook going to have a shot after the quarter time siren to potentially get the first goal on the board. She looks good off the boot, and it didn't have enough. No score on the final kick of the quarter. Manning 0-0 plays Ellenbrook 0-1-1 as we draw the end of the first quarter down here at Burrender Reserve. fun stat for you. Liv Ferrenti playing out there and had more touches in a quarter than her boyfriend Justin Richardson had in his entire time playing for Manning.
Yes, but honestly, Chad, don't we expect that?
We do. And it's Ellenbrook go inside 50 and take a mark out in front on the lead.
And that's Ellenbrook are just playing in front here.
Is she looking to play on? She is. Oh, no, has she pulled it left?
Oh.
Manning, Riley Gundry was the direct opponent there, but then turned and burned to get some height representation on the scoring line, but it left the mark vulnerable. They're sort of fundamental things that you'd hope get communicated. Manning looking to bring the ball in. That is the third score of the quarter. Sorry, the third score of the game and the second of the quarter.
Manning really under the pump early in this quarter.
You'd hope that they'd be trying to get some kick mark chains together as they look.
Just need to be able to try to slow it down a little bit.
Is that the western side out there, Griffin?
I'm going. It is, yes.
Yeah.
Or it could be eastern.
Manning looked to the western side. It's tied up in the pocket as the Clomps arrive. They look like three-shot lattes to me. Maybe they're large, long Macs.
Looks like they've been lumberjacking.
They have. They've been to Kmart and they've just torn the racks apart and they've said, "Give us everything." The Wreck-It Ralph boys, they're in.
All right.
Better late than never.
Balling in. Manning have been dominating the ruck, but haven't been able to win the clearances.
Correct. The commentary team in the first quarter was huge on Manning's ruckman, or ruck, I should say. As both teams pile on here, you'd think it's going to be a stoppage, and it is.
Yep.
About 40 out from Ellenbrook's goal, slightly to the western side.
And maybe you can see here, Manning just aren't even playing in front of their forwards right now. So the ball spills out, Ellenbrook are in prime position.
Manning come out of the back of the stoppage as Amber looks long. Both teams have representation. They're actually keeping their structure quite well and not swarming to the footy. As this is going to be the last possession.
Yep, Ellenbrook's ball.
At least they get it out of that danger zone. As our ambulance staff are having some looks, chips and gravy.
Yum.
They've definitely earned that, keeping us all hopefully safe. Hopefully they don't have to do too much today. We fingers crossed that they can eat chips and gravy and enjoy it as we have a repeat stoppage on the western side.
Goodbye Manning here. They've slowly pushed the ball down the ground towards their goal.
So what are you looking for here from Manning's midfielders as Amber clears the ball once again, and we're looking for the first inside 50 for Manning for the quarter. We're going to hold that thought as Manning have got a steam train race out. She's got about 5 metres on her next defender. Needed to be clean and was an I would pay pushing the back.
There.
Oh! So if it's...
That's a Cam Rayner call right there.
Wow.
Yeah.
In order for it to be holding the ball, the tackle, you'd think needs to be legal.
Yes. And have the ball.
That's the eastern side.
Is it?
So north.
So I was right.
Yeah, you were north.
Oh, Manning have
We're
the
on the
ball
western
inside 50.
side.
Just sends it up. Oh.
Oh my gosh, Manning look like they're scoring. They've flooded numbers back here as they break out of the stoppage. Look to the top of the square.
And this is what Manning need to do. They need to put the pressure back on Ellenbrook.
Ellenbrook flooding off half-back. If Manning could get the first goal here, gee, it would feel good. Amber throws it on the boot. And it's going to be Manning's first score of the day regardless. And Manning are on the board, 0-1-1, plays 0-3-3, 5 minutes into the second term.
And hopefully that relieves a bit of pressure for Manning. I know it's only a point, but now they're on the board. They can settle a bit, lock the ball inside the forward 50 and really try to have some repeat shots and goal here.
As the gazebo wants to take off, we say no and we hold it down. On the Jacob Cassidy teaching scoreboard, Manning down by 2 points. They sort of got out of jail a little bit with that first quarter. Ellenbrook having all the play.
Yep.
This is where they need to capitalise going the other way. Manning's coaching staff a little bit distracted by their gazebo wanting to take off. You'd hope Willetton Football Club would come and intervene. And we thank them for the facilities that they've put on today, though. What a beautiful...
Is that Kira Sherra putting her body over the ball? Very good.
Yep. Deck in beautiful condition. Bar on the far side.
Manning once again win the ruck and tap it backwards to get the ball going to the 50.
Their second inside 50 of the quarter. First repeat 50 that they've had, which is great.
And this is good. This is what Manning need to do. Keep building the pressure on Ellenbrook and give themselves a bit of a breather and have a chance of multiple shots at goal.
And reward their backs, Griff. Their
Exactly.
backs have just been absolutely rock solid so far.
Exactly, and though we do have Callum Rogers out there running some water, which is good to see as always.
You'd hope they're hydrated.
Yes.
And he's paid a hold. Ellenbrook, of course, are disagreeing as the commentary team are going to receive a little pick-me-up here with is that a regular chips? Just a regular chips. Skimped out on us, hasn't gone the large, but anyway, as Manning score their second behind of the quarter.
Money must be tight in that household.
Manning going for the death by 1,000 cuts approach, trying to win with behinds. As Ellenbrook have really struggled to move the ball out of this position as they're trying to bring the ball out. Well, no, they're going to the eastern side.
Ooh.
The Griffin Bateman eastern wing.
Yes. And Ellenbrook going to have to work here if that ball goes out. It's Manning's ball. Kira Sherry putting her head over the footy.
Oh, she's had a good quarter.
Well, it seems like someone dived on her back, but...
Of course, Kira Sherry has a few allergies. What are they? They're seeds, maybe gluten, maybe lupins, maybe cashews or tree nuts.
Changing directions quickly with her knee.
Yep, she's allergic to that, is she, Griff?
Should be an allergy.
Oh, and a great intercept mark by Amber. She's absolutely taking the piss so far. And she looks long inside 50. A bit of a moon ball, but it goes out to the fat side. Manning looks strong here.
This is good, Chad. Now Manning backs have had a bit of a breather. They can actually set up behind the footy. And
Yep.
They're really doing a lot of work up the ground now.
Oh, good tackle. Looking like it's going to be a boundary throw in here as it's nice and close to the boundary line. That brick wall doesn't exactly fill me with pleasure or confidence.
Especially with the ferocity that these players are attacking the footy with.
Yep. About 5 to 6 metres from the boundary line, I would say.
If we're being generous.
Yeah.
Ball in. Manning dominate ruck again.
And they just swarm to tackle. Honestly, both teams' tackling pressure has been very good.
Yeah, this is a very intense game. As the score reflects, a really close game, only 1 point in it.
If you had long hair, how would you wear it? Like there's a few different, we've got pigtails out there, we've got ponytails, we've got buns. What would you do?
I think I'd probably go high pony, I think. Try to keep it out of his mind as much as possible.
I would do a tight plaits into a bun, I think, and I'd keep it real slick back.
See, I like the view of me streaming down the wing with my...
On it flowing?
Yeah, with my hair flowing behind me, looking majestic.
So I played earlier in the year where I needed to wear a headband. I decided not to tie anything up, I just went the headband. But I think if it got any longer, you just would need to, because there's only so much the headband can handle.
I've been really tossing and turning this year, whether to bring in a Bailey Smith headband, but I've quickly realised I'm not a good enough player to really pull it off.
Who do you think in our team could have worn it?
Oh, well, yourself, mate. You probably got to pull it off. You've got the long enough hair as well to do it, and you have a lot of presence on the field.
Bit of charisma, yeah. I don't hate that at all. What about people who couldn't pull it off? Cass, Walks, Fletch.
Jackson Steele.
Yeah. Actually, Fletch could have owned it, if I'm totally honest. As Manning go for another repeat 50, and it's come off the side of the boot here for Ellenbrook.
That should be Manning's ball.
It's going to be, and we have the lasso paid as the boundary. People on the boundary are whipping that lasso. A little bit of an emotional break there in commentary as Manning looked to go inside 50 for maybe the 6th or 7th time this quarter.
Looks like out the full.
Callum Rogers having a fair impact, and he's going to try and run water. Wow.
That is brave.
And that's why we haven't gone short on our water staff. We've got the president of the club running water to the league leading best and fairest. But as a pack forms here. Half forward for Manning as the ball sort of slowly spilling towards goal.
Amber gets the ball.
Oh my God. Amber legacy game.
And just brings the ball over the line.
And a repeat stoppage.
And this is good for Manning because, like we've said, they've been really dominating the ruck. And as this quarter progresses, they're getting a bit better around centre stoppages and getting that ball out. So hopefully this is going to be a positive outcome for them.
Boundary throw in. Ellenbrook's ruck takes it out of the ruck and clears the ball, and they've got a mark on half back, but she's played on, and
that was great pressure by Manning.
It looked a throw to me. Manning wrapped up. Plenty of numbers at the ball. It's getting far more contested as we look. There's probably...
I saw a bit of a push and shove there. Good feeling this game.
There's 3 or 4 one-on-ones close to the ball, and then 1 deep, and the rest are all at the footy. This is contested finals football, and we wouldn't have it any other way.
No.
Manning's runner getting in there, trying to deliver some messages. Gone with the corduroy Manning cap.
Yeah, and the long sleeve under the runner's shirt.
Who's he delivering messages to?
Oh, another great tap out by Manning.
Amber, this could be Amber. Oh my gosh. All right, Amber legacy game. Slotting. She's lining up from 30 out slide angle,
She has to be.
favouring the left footer.
She has to take in the win here.
I was going to say she needs to keep the ball low. Needs to keep the ball low.
I almost feel the crowd holding their breath on this. So what could possibly be the first goal of the game?
Manning, just the second year having a women's team, and they are in the grand final nonetheless. Amber Goodwin-Wissink, the captain, lining up for the first goal of the game for either team. And she said, it looks good, thanks for coming.
Great kick.
And she says, get around me. Manning draw for first blood. 1-2-8, play 0-3-3. Ellenbrook with all the play.
Now that is the definition of ice in your veins right there.
Oh, Goodwin-Wissink just goes down, huge tackle. Lines up and says, leave it with me, leave it with me.
That was just outstanding footy, all built on the back of pressure.
Unbelievable.
And that's what coaches love to see. A tackle inside the forward 50 that converts to a goal, that is, without a doubt, game-changing.
Correct. Sarah Lane would be very happy with that. That's a slay, if you ask me.
That is a slay.
That has been a commonly used term for some of the best things that we've seen from this team. And if that's not a slay, I don't know what is. We reset back in the centre, and honestly, this is footy. You have a huge play, and Manning now, they've got all the energy.
With the spare at the back. That has to be, looks like a throw.
Ellenbrook clear to this side.
Oh, good by Manning, great pressure. As Manning tapped that ball going forward. Ball approaches the boundary. Manning with the ball.
Ellenbrook set up well behind the footy. That should be 50. Oh, very lucky. Very lucky there from Toby Bracken. Ellenbrook looked to come wide to the boundary. Plenty of bodywork there. Intercepted by Emily Junk. As she looks longer. Manning go to half forward once again.
Oh.
Who is that? That's a great grab.
Ellenbrook's play flying across the pack and taking that mark.
As they look inboard.
Yeah.
You take this, Griff. I think this is your play.
Oh, don't know. We'll see about that. Ellenbrook just keeps spilling that ball forward. Numbers around the footy. Misses the ball. Manning once again applying the pressure. Great tackle. It looks like we've got a ball up here. Alright, Manning once again need to put the pressure around this stoppage. Ellenbrook with numbers at the back. I feel like they had two people nominated for ruck then, but that's okay.
Oh, it's a brutal tackle.
Manning managed to spill that ball forward.
Manning very clean.
Once again, Ellenbrook still playing in front of the Manning players, which is really starting to show. Oh, that.
Legs. Oh, that's very lucky. The outer zone umpires paid it. Ellenbrook up in arms, and rightly so, if I'm totally honest. The tackle just slipped. No malice, the tackle just slipped.
Ellenbrook were out there, and the umpires has brought that back, so this has actually turned out a little bit of positive for Manning. Ellenbrook just send the ball in there. Manning bring it to ground.
Here she goes. Go, Amber.
Amber,
Oh.
Just ferocious at the footy. She's taken out two players along the way.
Yeah, there's two down in the middle of the ground. They do not look in a good way.
No, I would not want to get in between Amber and the footy.
Ball up on essentially centre wing on the eastern side. Both teams at a little bit of a deadlock. You'd think Manning had a little bit of more of the momentum this quarter, but as should be assumed with the wind left of screen. Manning looking to clear the ball.
Good handballs out.
Chain of handball looking to the outer side, but it spills out for Ellenbrook. Once again, the tackle pressure is on. Clean pick up from Wally. Back feeds to Amber.
2.5 minutes here. If Manning can score to really put the pressure on Ellenbrook.
Oh!
Great contest on the far eastern wing. In the side of Manning's forward 50.
Plenty of pressure. Manning needed to be clean and were. Ball spills out in the tackle. We're going to have a ball up on right half forward for Manning. You'd think one more goal here would be huge. It put that 2-goal buffer in between them at half time. It's more a mental thing than anything, because
exactly.
we know that both these teams can score when they need to, but having a 2-goal buffer would just be a huge...
Oh, Manning nearly mark it. Ball spills out inside Manning's forward pocket, and again
Not 15.
Not 15.
Is Williams.
Might be holding the ball. Ball spills out.
It's in a really dangerous spot for Manning
footy.
here. They can't. Oh, I don't know if she had prior. I'm not sure she had prior,
In my
but
humble opinion, they just picked up the ball, but that's okay.
we respect the umpire's
Yep,
call.
Manning set up well behind the footy here, so should hopefully bring it to ground. Minute and a half left.
Where's the clock?
There. Manning sent the ball in again and playing in front. Very nice. Should have
Oh, it's on the scoreboard.
a throw in here.
This is classic local footy. The ball has just gone nice and far behind the goals, and absolutely no one is going to help the boundary umpire out. 1 minute to score here. You'd think Ellenbrook's scoring hopes are dim.
And Manning right here just want to get first ball and maybe get a lucky free kick.
Correct.
Or even a shot on
Yeah,
the field.
and that's where playing in front is really going to help them, which has been Ellenbrook's MO today.
Yes.
Hot footy needed to be won. Nobody taking clear possession, but it looks like a Manning player was wrapped up there. As we're going to have another ball up in the pocket with 40 seconds to go in the quarter.
Amber just needs to run through here and try and grab the footy.
Mark. Oh, Paige, great spot to be though, Paige.
Yeah, they paid that fella. She held that an eternity.
Ball up here, final chance. 20 seconds, just over 20 seconds. Be 20 by the time the umpire balls the ball up. Wally nominates. Looking to tap down. Where's a midfielder running through? Oh my gosh. Smothered off the boot. Fair tackle. A few dive on the footy. Ball's looking to spill out. Bodies flying everywhere. Ellenbrook look to emerge with the footy. They clear the ball. You'd think that could be enough. 7 seconds left. Fair bump. Ellenbrook did very well there. They held up defensively. They cleared the ball. And Siren has gone 1-2-8, plays 0-3-3 on the Jacob Cassidy scoreboard. Manning lead by 5 points at the major break. Both teams,
It really shows that quarter that there is definitely a scoring end.
for sure. I said 4-goal breeze. Perhaps it's a 1-goal breeze, but it's certainly a breeze considering that the majority of the scoring has happened at that end.
Well, Chad, it could well and truly be a 4-goal breach. Just the pressure from both teams is fantastic.
If we were Fox Footy, mate, the pressure factor would be displayed on the screen.
Oh, it'd be incredible.
We're going to leave you for the major break. We'll be back very soon. Welcome back to the third quarter down at Burrender Reserve. Reminder of the scoreline. Manning 1-2-8 plays Ellenbrook 0-3-3, joined by Griffin Bateman again.
No, big quarter here, Chad, especially for Ellenbrook. They've got the breeze this quarter, so if they want to have any chance at this game, they really need to put pressure on now.
Massive breeze. Discussions at halftime was about Amber being tagged. Griffin and I posed the idea of putting her to half back to try and break that tag.
She really is the Nick Dacus of Manning. And
Holding the ball. What a start for Manning.
That's a fantastic umpiring call.
As they run down, that was the first quarter. She had it on a string. Tamia Mippy, she was solid, but she got caught that time.
Just push that ball forward. Nearly.
As the pack forms at half forward, crowd scream for ball, umpire says play on. Ball spills out the back, Ellenbrook well set up with a sweeper. Coming in from the side was a fair smother from Manning. As she goes and collects her own footy, handballs the ball out, looking corridor. Manning looking dangerous here. High contact free played. Umpire brings the ball up, no advantage to be seen.
This just shows you Manning get to the ball first and they get rewarded with a free kick.
Oh, and that's it. And Manning looking for the first inside 50 of the quarter. Looks high and slightly shallow. Amber's at the fall of the footy.
Ball spurs at the back. Manning plays around. Looks like it's going to be a contest here.
We have a stoppage inside 50. A strong start from Manning. If they can score here into the breeze, it puts the pressure right back on Ellenbrook.
And it's obvious, but they need to keep the ball in their forward line as much as possible for this breeze as well. Because that ball transitioned quickly down the other end.
That was actually a pretty good non-call from the umpire, I think, because it sort of was shaping like it was a push in the back, but I don't think it was.
The umpires have had a bit of a discussion at half-time, and they've really started this game
Oh,
strong.
and Wally with a blistering hit out there, smacks the ball forward, but no further than the Ellenbrook defence.
Manning just playing that rugby style, slowly moving that ball up. Contest work, Ellenbrook out the back.
Now, who's set up under the footy here? Ellenbrook with a terrific mark on half-back.
Fantastic mark.
It could have been 50. There's players all around the footy as Ellenbrook moved the ball outside. They're looking corridor.
Playing in front. Oh, I would have nearly paid that mark. Ball spills forward. Ellenbrook just charged through here.
Manning with a 3-on-1. Ellenbrook will do well if she can create a stoppage here. And she does even better and gets the footy out.
Ellenbrook charging out. Spills that ball forward. Ellenbrook once again playing in front. Good tackle by Manning.
Wally.
Oh, fantastic. That's just
I reckon she's my favourite player. She's so good.
Yeah, that was fantastic composure from Manning. Wally puts the ball forward. Has to mark.
Oh, heard the footsteps there a little bit.
Have numbers around this footy here. Great tackle.
Honestly, man, Ellenbrook did pretty well there to hold up the footy. Manning were out. They had numbers over the back. They had 2 at the footy.
That was a 4-on-1 there, Chad.
Yeah, and she did what she needed to do and hold it up.
Oh, that was nearly a throw.
Mako Ruck just then has a fair crowd. The Boddington crew are here to watch her, among others, including Kira Sherry, as Manning are looking to have a set shot. What do you reckon? The mark's probably on 25, kick from 30 out, slight angle.
This would have to be her best here, especially with the wind.
Into the breeze, that's it. You'd want everyone set up at the fall of the footy here.
But backs herself and looks confident. That's all we really want.
There's a lasso motion on the mark.
And kicks it to the front of the pack.
Amber.
There.
Oh my God.
And a handy point because now
Definitely.
Have to transition
Now it's a
all the
straight.
way out of the 50.
Yeah,
They
and
do have the breeze here, so they will get a bit of distance.
And it's also a straight kick now.
Yeah.
Now, at worst, we're looking at a draw. Talking about a draw in the third quarter, that's it.
Ellenbrook just chip it out nicely. And Manning intercept, very good. Bring the ball to ground. Looks like it'll be a ball up.
That was really good by Matthews there to intercept that.
Yeah, that was just hard work there, Chad. She
This
ran
is,
about 15, 20
now,
metres
this
to
is
that.
where the benefit of the commentary team comes in, because we are under a gazebo. As a little bit of rain starts to come in, that's where that Manning goal is going to be all the more important now as the rain comes in.
Oh, very good. Manning playing in front. Hands the ball. Great tackle by Ellenbrook. And ball's at the bottom of the pack. Looks like it'll be a ball up.
Manning, of course, with their famous highest score ever, was actually in the wet. Was it? It was 100 and...
It was.
100 and something to nothing.
So maybe Manning have also done a rain dance at halftime and prayed for a bit of rain. Oh, that's a great tackle.
Instead of breaking up into their lines, they've just...
Yeah.
Well, they formed lines, but they formed a lime dance and they've done a rain dance.
Maybe
You're right.
Put on Africa by Toto and sung Bless the Rains.
I do hear the drums echoing tonight if a Manning Rippers win is to be at stake. And a Manning free kick has come out of this stoppage. Who's got the footy? It's the same as who had that set shot before. Has she learnt from her mistakes? I can't see the number, unfortunately. As Shaz looked inside there.
Nearly a fantastic mark.
Sharona Wilson. I reckon she goes by Shaz.
I reckon she's Shaz. Alright, ball in here. Manning being dominant around the centre stoppages this game. Manning at the bottom of the pack. Looks like it'll be a ball up. What spills out? No.
This is the thing, though. If they can keep this pressure on the Ellenbrook defence, it's going to slip eventually. You keep peppering, and you hope that they miss an assignment. Someone gets free. You know, a midfielder comes streaming through that isn't properly marked.
I think a big change this quarter
score.
as well. Manning are just putting their head over the ball and trying to really pick it up, not focusing on anything external out there. Good centering ball. Ellenbrook steam through. Manning have numbers here. Amber picks it up, pushes that ball forward.
Has Amber got your Norm Smith so far? She'd have to.
Yeah.
She has mine. I think Wally 2 votes.
Just the presence she's having at the moment.
Oh! You're actually right. Manning's contest work has been extremely good this quarter. Not to discredit Ellenbrook. I think their tackling pressure has been good, but Manning have been relentless. It's often been Ellenbrook tackling Manning because Manning getting first to the footy.
Exactly, and I'd say the first half, Ellenbrook probably did outshine Manning in the pressure.
Ellenbrook are one down here. They've made an interchange. Manning should have an extra around the footy as Ellenbrook's come in off the wing. I remember the 2015 grand final, they did a interchange where Cyril Rioli came on when the footy was on the opposite side, and they just booted the ball over this side, and then Cyril kicked 2 goals doing that. So maybe that was a set play from Ellenbrook. Clearly not, as Manning win the footy. And that player who came on is set up behind the ball. An excellent tackle in the middle of the ground by Manning. All players bar 4 ahead of the football now.
Really high press here. Contest work out there. Ellenbrook out the back. Great smother by Manning. Oh, that looks like it might be holding the ball there.
Throw.
Throw.
Not a clear indication, but you can make an inference there. Ellenbrook making changes again. I guess they do have the footy. They have that presence, but it's a big call to make changes at this point in the game.
Fresh legs though, so maybe that's their plan there. As the rain slowly starts to come down. Oh, nearly.
This footy's just going to become slipperier and slipperier by the second.
Yep. Oh,
Ellenbrook look to be out.
Look at the speed.
First inside 50 of the quarter goes to
Ellenbrook.
Ellenbrook.
Here, very good. Oh, look at this. That's awesome work. Didn't quite get the kick.
Goalless.
Oh, and the follow-up.
Out on the full. Great pressure by Manning.
So Ellenbrook have done the hard work now. Now it's in their forward 50 with the wind. We saw last quarter with Manning, they were able to lock it in this half the ground for a very long time. So Ellenbrook will be looking to do the same. Yeah, correct.
This is probably the toughest position in football today, is trying to move the ball outside of your back 50 into the wind in the wet.
Yeah, exactly. And as we can see, the rain starting to come down in sheets, and we can see Ellenbrook definitely have the scoring end here, so it'll be a very good effort from Manning to be able to get this ball out. And 99.9% of players on.
I was just going to say, that's amazing. Everyone is on that other side.
Yeah, everyone's on the other side of the ground. Oh,
Manning find a mark.
Would be a great opportunity for a switch, but I don't think there's anyone out there. No. Now we'll go long down
Believe it or not, it's going long down the line. Here we go.
Oh, what a mark.
It's unbelievable. She's been my BOG for them, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. Manning have locked on here.
It's a good kick. Oh, who was that?
Balls it on the pack. Looks like it's probably going to be a ball up here.
Now, credit to a lot of these people, is their first time playing football is this season. And to get to a grand final...
Oh, it's fantastic effort.
Oh, it's magic. Absolutely magic. As someone's just gotten absolutely nailed off the ball.
Oh, and
someone's gotten dumped, and the umpire has agreed.
That is fantastic umpiring right there. We don't want any part of that in our footy game.
Yeah. You know, 10 years ago, that would be probably shown on Fox Footy as being tough, courageous, and a great tackle, but now we realise and we know better.
Exactly.
And that's all we can do in life is just learn and try and build. Because it's, you know, it's easy to say in hindsight what we should have and could have done, but we can build from it and learn from that. Amber looking long. She goes a little bit more central than has been done previously.
Good contest there by Manning. That was nearly Ellenbrook mark. Amber still behind the footy there.
Here she goes again. Off the deck.
Sockers. Oh, it's really mark.
Oh, big call playing on.
And let's slow this down.
Donnelly on the wing. Plays on a cannon. Burns past her defender. Manning with not a lot of representation here. It's a 2-on-1 favouring Ellenbrook. Manning tapped the ball forward off the deck. Manning playing in front here. Can she go again? Off the deck again. As Manning now built through this outer side. Ellenbrook with first of the footy here. But Manning are coming through. Clean off the deck was Matthews. And she's been nailed. Thank you. Great call, umpire. Ellenbrook have decided to not listen to the rule book and are yelling for a free kick for whatever reason. You need to have the football in order for it to be holding the ball.
And you know what, Chad? That was an incredibly risky play there by Manning, but it's really paid off. They've now got the ball all the way back into their 50.
Oh, great mark.
I think mark at the top of the 50 there.
Now where are they looking to go? They've created the hole. Macca's there, and they've gone to her. It's gone over her head. Have they got representation at the back of this pack? Donnelly with a handball over the top.
Oh, it was almost too unselfish. She needed to go for goals then.
You'd assume that she had players in front of her looking to smother that football. That was a great call by the umpire, right in front of the Ellenbrook bench, and he's going, no, I'm going to... Wow, someone came flying through that pack. Ellenbrook set up behind here, and they are out.
Here.
Oh, needed to be clean.
Oh,
well
great
done.
Smother. Needs to keep going.
Well, she's gone to ground, elected to go to ground.
Ball spilled out.
Ball.
Oh, tackle.
Off the deck. Wally looking to high half forward on that eastern side. Is it going to roll out? No. It's grabbed by the Ellenbrook player. No
tackle.
prior. Play on.
Oh, Ellenbrook have just attacked that ball with ferocity.
You can't help but feel like the game's gone up a notch here.
Yeah, it really has.
Shallow inside 50 here for Manning.
That's come off Ellenbrook.
It looked... Yep, and she's paid it.
Tell you what, the umpires have really been on point this quarter.
Mm.
As Manning have an opportunity to put the ball deep inside their 50.
Mum bought me a Coke, no sugar at halftime, so I am full of beans.
Well, that's very good. So we're in for a big last quarter then, Chad.
Correct. I'm juicing up.
Oh,
Manning goes
200
short. They need to get the ball to this fat side. They've got numbers.
Ellenbrook have so many numbers.
Ellenbrook streaming out. That is a great kick, and they've gone central. Bounced over. There's 4 players ahead of the football here. Manning looked to arrive first. Off the deck she goes. Looking on that eastern wing. Looks long down the line. Manning have numbers there. Needs to be clean and is. Off the deck. Gives the handball back inboard. And wrapped up by Ellenbrook.
Nearly a driving tackle then.
Luckily she got her hands free to break her fall. That was terrific.
That was great play by both teams then.
Yeah. Yeah, Manning were out, and that could have been a goal-saving tackle.
The ball's in contest. Spills out. Manning with the head over the ball. Ellenbrook pick it up out the back. Somehow Amber squirts that one forward.
Squirts is crazy. I guess it is. There is rain falling, so I can allow that. Ellenbrook might have a finger, a shoulder, or something injury here as they look to go inside 50. There is 2 players between the ball and the goals. A classic one-on-one. And she just socketed the ball out of bounds. Oh, no. Yeah, you have to pay that. You actually do. That's a little bit comical, I'm not going to lie. Sarah, the coach for Manning, has thrown her hands on her head. I'm not sure if she's disappointed at the player or the umpire. You'd assume maybe the player.
I'm going to have to go to the player on this one.
Yeah.
How this would still be a hell of a kick. And as we mentioned a bit earlier in the quarter, Chad, even if they do kick this goal, it just ties up the game. But if they kick a point and then a goal, then Ellenbrook are now in front.
Yep, quick maths there.
Yeah.
Not getting much past you today.
Mr. Callister would be proud of me.
Ellenbrook are going to the top of the square. Both teams have numbers. Someone's gone to ground. Or it's spilled out the back. Manning have a goalkeeper in place. Touched off the boot. So now we're at a 5-point game. So a goal for Ellenbrook would bring them ahead.
Looks like they have a player on the ground, but Ellenbrook don't seem to care. As the clock slowly ticks down with less than 4 minutes to go in this quarter. So maybe an opportunity for one more goal on each side.
Dad's just sent me a text. We are going to Brisbane. He's already booked the flight.
Oh, very good.
And Freo haven't played. So I am a little bit nervy now. We're going on the day of the game. We're going Saturday morning, 7:45 a.m.
Hopefully Wayne hasn't jumped the gun there, so I'll be backing for Freo.
Yeah, yeah. Freo are in at $1.60 at the moment.
I have tipped you.
Yep.
And
Do you tip for finals? What do you do there?
Yeah.
Or just you've tipped here? Oh my God! And Ellenbrook take a ripping mark inside 50. Could this be the swing of the game that they need? I sure hope not. I reckon she'll spray it right.
It's a big moment from Ellenbrook.
She'll spray it wide right.
In front of the Manning crowd as well, so I can't imagine they're being very polite.
She wants to make me eat my words here, but I reckon she sprays it wide right. Oh no, she's nailed it. That's an unbelievable kick, I'm not going to lie.
With that 20 metres behind the goal.
That's probably the Jones Ballard play of the day. But it hasn't been a Manning play, so we're going to need an Ellenbrook sponsor on that one.
Because if she marks that at 55, that's a legitimate chance for a goal.
Yeah, she made me eat my words. I was trying to put her off. Maybe I jinxed it, but that was a very, very good kick and mark. And honestly, she probably deserved it with the way she took that mark.
And now, Chad, how the tables have turned, Ellenbrook up by a point.
But this is the thing about footy, Griff. It resets to the middle.
No, 2 minutes 20.
4 on 4 in the middle. Manning with actually both teams with a rugby style setup. There's no balance at this stoppage. This looks like Manning Rippers League side. Clearly they've been watching. Oh! Men's side, I should say. Manning with the clearance. They're looking wide. Ellenbrook set up there. And she's had a good quarter.
And that was the substitution, Ellenbrook made.
Yep. She's had a good quarter.
Manning looked to intercept. And another mark.
Wow. Ellenbrook getting a run on. Just under 2 minutes left in this quarter. Amble trying to break up that play.
Side steps.
Great smother. And they're out here, Manning. It's advantage. You'd have to think it's advantage.
Advantage, yep. Can't bring that back
Wow.
now.
I would not bring that back.
Well, especially since the umpire was signalling advantage as well.
I think the umpire in the middle of the ground thought it was advantage, but the one paying the free did not.
This is why it's good to have you on the commentating. Chad, do you understand all these nuances?
Yeah, I think I've become a little bit less umpire focused, but I still...
You retain that knowledge, which is great.
Yeah, you do.
And Ellenbrook with numbers out the back. Oh, no, it wasn't clean.
Ellenbrook have got numbers out the front of this stoppage. Clean off the deck, handball in.
Oh, that's a great smother.
As two legends of Manning have rolled in, and Pinger is wearing socks and thongs, which is unbelievable.
Well,
Describe that play to me, Griff.
Which one?
What just happened? I didn't actually watch. I was watching Pinger's
Ellenbrook
feet.
decided that it was a good idea to put Amber in a UFC chokehold.
And she's gone a half torp. Ellenbrook set up under the footy. There's a falcon there. Oh my gosh. This is riveting. The crowd is right into this game now. That's actually brilliant composure from the umpire. I'm not even sure if it's correct, but it's good composure to say, no, I'm not going to get sucked in.
Now some feeling in this game. The physicality of this game has just gone up.
Oh, it's game on. It is game on.
Contest work here. Both teams looking to get the ball out. Ball spills out. Amber near the ball.
Oh, I think we were lucky on this side to be able to see that.
I believe this siren's about to go.
Siren has gone to end the Jones Ballard third quarter. Manning 1-3-9, play Ellenbrook 1-4-10. 1 point is the margin going into the final break. As we just said at the end of that quarter, it is hot, it is contested, it is heated. We are set up for a huge final term. Welcome back to the coverage. We had to escape to go and listen to the three-quarter time address. Sarah Lane absolutely firing up her troops as we're ready to go in this final quarter. 1 point the difference. Manning with the first clearance. They're looking to go inside 50. They look dangerous. They look ready to go. They tap the ball. Manning's first to the footy here. Needed to be clean. Unfortunately wasn't. Picks it up the second go. Crowd screams for ball. Umpire says no. She's making a genuine attempt. She's had no prior. We're going to ball it up.
Great start to quarter by Manning. And yeah, what an inspirational speech of Sarah. I felt ready to run through a brick wall.
Oh,
today.
mate, I was goosebumps. I was jumping.
That might be the cold chat.
Yeah, it might be. It might be. Ellenbrook looked to break free, but honestly, I think Manning are set. I can feel it. Manning are ready to go.
And we're not biased at all. We're for both teams here, but I do think Manning are going to run over the top here in this last
Yeah,
quarter.
they'll have two. Their legs will be too good. This is a pivotal contest to win on the wing. It's a brilliant block. I don't think she's got the footy.
No.
Wow. Okay.
Good by Manning just to sit under that ball. Yeah, try another ruck knock. Wally out the back.
It's pretty good.
And gets the hands on the ball. And
Yeah.
spills it out nicely.
Bodywork's very good. There can't be 15. It's not 15. Play on. Manning under the footy.
Oh, great play. Oh.
It's a really, their intercept marking's been good. It's been a feature of their game today.
Just seems to have so many numbers behind the footy.
They look corridor. Oh, it's come off. Ferenti unfortunately couldn't get to the fall of that footy. Ellenbrook looked to go wider again. Well done!
That's a fantastic mark. Way to stand up.
Oh my gosh, the lid's going to get blown off this place when they kick a goal. Come on.
Manning just
Good kick.
punched that ball forward.
Ferenti.
Mark at the back.
Go, Liv. Oh,
Still gets the ball going forward. Manning with hands on the ball.
Donnelly with the handball out. Oh, ball, please. Oh, she's paid hold. That's all right, and we respect that because I think the tackle lingered too long, according to the umpire.
Manning with a chance to intercept here.
Amber. Go, Amber. Block. Great handball back feed.
Let's get that ball into.
Who's there? Off hands. Oh, she's going to pay it. No prior. Macca. Oh, my God. What's Deck Jeffries is running behind the goals there. Soccer, off the deck. Oh, and we are tied up at 10 apiece. Deck Jeffries is sprinting behind the goals there.
How good is this, Chad? This is why we watch footy.
We came into today. We started this game at 0-0, and we are 3 minutes into this final term, and we're back to scores level. What a feeling. Manning with the breeze though this quarter. That's where I think they'll get him.
Ellenbrook punches the ball out, spilling.
Lasso. Oh, it can't be.
Wow. Interesting call there, but I'm not sure it's that without it. Manning have been pretty good after the quarter time with their stoppages, so I back us in this instance.
Ellenbrook looking to have an injury potentially as they're making a...
Oh, Wally again.
Wally.
Honestly,
She is making a real run for the medal. Kicks it out of the full.
but still gain territory.
Yeah.
We've seen how hard it is today to get that ball up the ground.
Correct. Are Manning spreading here? What's their... Are they zoning off? Are they going one-on-one?
Looks like they're covering down the line.
Yeah.
It's just got to be aware that Ellenbrook always seem to have numbers at the back, so they've got to be cognizant of that.
Wally's there. Wally. Paige. Well done. She's paid it.
You know what?
Legacy game. Paige Wally legacy game.
At this moment, she's my best on ground.
Yep.
She's been fantastic.
Wow, big call. Amber's probably had 25 and a goal. Is that Macca, front of the pack? Oh. That is it's an important point. Deck Jeffries sprinting behind to get the footy. I don't know why you would want them to get the footy when we are up.
Wouldn't rush that, but maybe he just knows Manning's still got a couple of goals left.
So on the Jacob Cassidy scoreboard, 1-5-11 Manning plays 1-4-10 Ellenbrook.
Very far they ran with the footy then.
Crowd screams for ball. Ball spills out.
Manning have numbers around the ball. Ball keeps spilling.
Manning getting representation to the footy here as the rain starts to settle in. Manning hit this happened last quarter, didn't it? When Manning hit the front, the rain settles in. The clomps are clapping. They would just be thunderous claps from those two. They got hands like shovels, those boys.
Boy, do they. Great.
Handball spills out. Anyone's footy right now. Manning looked to get the ball short.
Ellenbrook numbers at the back, misses the ball completely.
Good tackle. Oh my gosh, they're on. Miss it. Manning need a number under here. Amber's there. Good work, Amber.
All right, and I think Manning just...
So, you know what I would do if I was Amber here? I would play on, I'd take on everyone, and I'd kick a goal. But she's not going to do it because she's a less selfish person than me. Looks inside 50. Where are our numbers? It's going to be a boundary throw in here, which I think suits Manning.
It does.
Off hands.
And you're right, a really unselfish play there by Amber. She knows the importance of gaining territory here and allows, like we spoke about last quarter, the backs and mids to set up behind the footy.
And I've just had the final sip of my Coke No Sugar, so we are game on.
Yeah, as you were saying, it's game time.
Wow. Oh my God, I'm so nervous. This is ridiculous.
Same. My watch is telling me that I seem stressed and I need to take a break.
Take the watch off, mate. It's not doing any good.
I know. Imagine it's a draw and we have to go extra time.
Oh my gosh. Was she paid to Paige? Oh my God, Paige Wally legacy game. She actually could win if she kicks this, she could win the medal. Despite Amber's probably 15 tackles, 30 touches and a goal. Honestly, it could go to either of them. It could.
And honestly, if they do a shared medal, also wouldn't come.
Yeah. What is it? Is it umpires? Is it voting? Do you know what it is? Is it a panel?
I think it's
goals.
umpires.
What was the crowd screaming for? I'm not too sure.
Not sure there.
But that's another important point. So on the Jacob Cassidy scoreboard, 1-6-12 plays 1-4-10. Callum Rogers steaming to get off the field after running some water there. And they go out the other side. They haven't gone out this side out of a kick out yet this quarter, despite there only being one.
Ellenbrook fly across, Manning at the ball.
See, this will be a throw-in, even if it does... Oh, Macca. She goes to the top of the square. Where are the numbers for Manning? It's an excellent intercept mark by Ellenbrook.
She slammed her head on the ground there. That's a courageous effort.
Big sliding mark. You'd think they go... Oh my gosh, she goes middle. Who's there? Who's on the footy? Oh, she doesn't get the ball. Wow. Yep, okay. Let's take a breather. Let's take a moment to reset. What have we got left? I can't. Maybe...
Just over 10 minutes.
Just over 10 minutes left in the quarter.
Wally, a fantastic tap down to Amber. Gets the ball, spills that ball forward. Ellenbrook once again have numbers behind.
Was that not off hands? Okay.
Come on, Manning.
You almost think next goal wins, don't you?
Yeah. The way this game's going.
No, she's flopped. Great non-call. Manning go inside 50. Ellenbrook are up in arms, and another great intercept mark by Ellenbrook on the last line of defence.
Manning just need to take slightly more care when going to their forward 50.
Look for someone, not just kick and hope. Ball spills off hands. We're 40 out from Manning's goal, straight in front. Both teams with numbers.
There's a contest of valor.
Looking like it's going to be another stoppage here.
Yeah, great complete change.
Balling it up. Pretty good crowd considering the weather. I thought it would be maybe 20% more, but it is a pretty good crowd considering the weather.
The left boot puts it in there. Chance for a mark.
Canteen's already out of bacon egg rolls. Already. Yep.
The chips are very good.
Credit to the chef, those chips. You'd hope they're twice fried. Come on.
Spills that ball forward.
How do they have so many numbers? Amber, have a shot. Take your 30.
Now.
Take your 30, Amber. She's about, what do you reckon? She's marked it on 40, probably going to have to kick from 45.
So this would be, I don't want to...
This would bring the house down.
I don't want to say this, but this could be the biggest kick in football history.
This would bring the house down.
Yeah.
This is Dom Sheed 18. 100%. Oh my God.
Maybe a sneaky play on here.
You're going to need everything you've got here, Amber.
Come on here, Amber.
I believe you could late in the fourth. It's going to fall short. Oh, it's pulled right. It actually had the distance.
Yeah.
So what is it on the Jacob Cassidy scoreboard? It is 1-7-13 to 1-4-10. Manning lead by 3. If Ellenbrook want to win, they need a goal. They haven't brought the ball pretty much past halfway for this quarter yet.
Another mark's needed. That looked like it was off hand, same cat.
And Manning, another repeat. Can they... Oh, could have been top of the arms. Umpire says no. Ball spills out. No tackle laid. No way that could be holding the ball. Crowd screams for it anyway. Pack forms. And a stoppage will happen 30 out from goal, slide angle for Manning.
I don't know about you, Chad, but I can feel the pressure of this game from both teams.
And this is where the best players stand up. This is where you separate.
Maybe best players, Wally with a fantastic ruck knock down to the Manning.
This is where you work out. This is where you build your diamonds. There's pressure.
Spills that ball forward.
Diamonds are formed under pressure.
On the full. All right, and with just under 8 minutes left to go in the game, that was the longest 2 minutes of my life.
Diamonds are formed under pressure. Was that only 2 minutes? Oh my God.
Exactly, Chad. That was only 2 minutes. Cannot understate the high stakes in this.
2 minutes also. It can be a long time.
It can be, absolutely.
Contest on the far wing, off hands. It's going to be a throw-in.
That was a fantastic fist by Manning then, because it almost looked like Ellen Booker about to mark.
You almost want to stoppage though as Manning, because I back Wally and I back Amber.
They're doing fantastically. It's like they're another 1-2 punch.
Nobody's... Oh, yeah, someone's with Amber at this stop. I thought nobody had gone to a little tap out the back, trying to get some corridor. Ball spills out of that first contest, and the pile-on happens again. How many players are around the footy? There's, what, 4 pairs behind the ball for Ellenbrook?
So you'd say...
It's actually not as contested as you think. There's about 4 or 5 pairs ahead of the footy, but that means that there's no real clear marking target.
Absolutely.
Amber. Oh. What do you reckon she actually had? Do you reckon she said, what, 28?
If someone said she had north of 30, yeah, that makes sense.
It's like a 26 kick 4 handball game as well, though, which is so important.
I'd love to see metres gained. Unfortunately, we don't have that statistic on us at the moment.
Not yet.
Oh, Manning really need to work
Ellenbrook
here.
have their probably best play that they've had this quarter. Manning get to the footy first. A little tap on. She needs to pick up the footy here as numbers come for both teams. The ball spills out. Throw, and it's a Manning free kick in the middle of the ground because of the pressure that was brought by the players flooding to that football.
Manning looking for a mark here. Amber's in the middle with space.
Gee, this is like she's having a set shot. She's ran back off the mark. And she looks wider, out to this western side.
This would be a great mark.
There's Amelia. No. She wants to win the footy. You go. Oh. This is unreal. This is a high. Holding the ball! Whoa!
That is fantastic. That is...
Maybe she fended off. Maybe she took her on.
Wow.
This is a high stakes, high level, high pressure game of football. The pressure factor is at about 260 right now.
And the Tory in deep. And they paid the mark.
Oh no, calf. Do you reckon it has to be cramp?
Yeah, I think it's just cramp here.
Rog, get her out some pickle juice. Rog, get her some pickle juice, please.
All right.
Stretch it out. Amber's on the bench, absolutely spent. She's given everything, but she needs to give 6 minutes more. Trainer's gone straight over to her. You'd hope they've got pickle juice on the bench.
Yeah, or even a bit of deep heat.
Boundary throw in. Someone else is going to need to stand up here for Manning.
That's it. Manning right now need a slow.
The league best and fairest is getting her calves worked on the boundary line. As the rain sets in, there's a lion with Rog behind the goals. There's 5 minutes to play. And it's honestly, it's still anyone's game, 100%.
As the rain also starts to pick up as well, Chad.
Oh my God, oh my God. Manning score!
Wow.
Manning kick a goal out of the stoppage.
That was incredible.
That was huge. Ellenbrook now need 2 goals, 2 scores to win this. Manning put themselves in the box seat. Never say never in football, but they are in the driver's position here.
Absolutely. And
who kicked that? I didn't actually see.
it happens so fast, Chad.
If that was Paige Wally, she gets the medal.
Absolutely. Now the positive here for Ellenbrook
is the ball resets. Yeah.
To reset here.
Yeah. This is the furthest towards their goal that it's been all game, all quarter, I should say.
Well.
No best player out there. Andrew Walker's looking for the score. Why don't you get down here, Walks? Is Amber going to come back on? How long's left? I can't actually read it. 4?
I can push her in the back.
4:30? Oh no, it's in the 3s now. We're in the 3s. We're under 4 minutes. Wally once again with another hit out. Ellenbrook hit that thick and fast.
Wally, look at the attack on Wally. Oh, that's great pressure.
Oh no. All right. Game on here, Manning. Game on. It's not 50. Get out of it. Need to win this. Oh, that was a clean pickup. In her side. She's dove. Ball's out.
Oh, need to hold that in.
She's took her on. Oh. Kick. Dangerous. What's he paying? Dangerous. I called it straight away. I said it straight away.
And the crowd thrilled with it.
Ellenbrook, I can't quite gauge how Ellenbrook's crowd feel about that one.
Oh, I think they're in agreement, Chad.
Yeah, the jury's still out on how Ellenbrook's crowds feels. I know how I feel. I called for that straight away. Contest down the line. Sherry is there. She's been good for Ellenbrook. She's given her all today.
Look at that tackling pressure there, man.
And it's going to be a ball up. And we're under 3 minutes now. So Ellenbrook need 2 goals in under 3 minutes.
See Amber warming up on the bench. She really wants to get out there.
So Ellenbrook needs to double their score in under 3 minutes. Oh my gosh, Manning are primed. When was the last Manning flag? It was a couple of years ago, wasn't it? The league flag?
Yeah, but would be the first ever female flag.
First ever female flag. They'd have, wow, a 50% flag rate.
Yeah, and if they win this flag, the only senior team to flag this year.
Correct. Only the Colts making finals as well for Manning, but it's all in on the women's. Wally set up down the line. Arms
Great
chopped
contest.
potentially. Coming in from the side was number 3, that
And
famous
they play-
interchanger.
Wally
Whoa.
with the hold of the ball. Wow, wow, wow. She has really stood up in these last 5
She's had a
minutes.
huge last quarter, I'm not going to lie to you.
Absolutely fantastic.
I'm not going to lie, she has had a huge last quarter. And she goes high and long down the line. Who's there? Amber's back on the field. Oh my gosh, Amber Legacy. This is a legacy game.
Oh,
And Ellenbrook go inside. Is this the first time this quarter they've gone inside 50?
inside 50.
And they've overrun the footy here.
Cannot let
In
it
the
go
pocket.
here.
Oh my God, that'd be an unbelievable finish if she kicks that. And she's kicked it across the face of goal. Unfortunately, there's going to be a boundary throw in with 1:30 on the clock. Inside Ellenbrook's forward 50, right in the pocket there.
Right, Manning really need to work hard here. Amber going down to the...
Wouldn't you just flood? Wouldn't you just get everyone down there? I guess you need to keep people on the exits because if
Absolutely.
it does come out, you need to make sure that you can keep it out. Smothered by Manning. Hotly contested footy.
Contest. Ball spills out. Nearly gets a foot to it. Manning
Rush it.
hands on the
Wouldn't you?
ball.
Oh my God, it's under a minute. It's under a minute.
Here we go. Manning almost need to punch this ball over the line.
At Burrender Reserve. Gee, it's been a good day for football. We've had sprinkling rain. We've had 2 teams going at it. We've had Ellenbrook, who've been on top all year, but Manning knocked them over in the qualifying final to have the box seat into the grand final, to have the week off, to have a pizza night, you'd think, and build a bit of team morale. As Ellenbrook clear the ball out. 30 seconds to play. We've seen some extremely good performances today from Manning as the free kick is paid to Ellenbrook.
Ellenbrook need to move quickly and get the ball in.
Both teams have competed hard. Both teams have tried their best.
Oh,
But on grand final day, there can only be one victor.
who else?
Who else but Amber stands up in the back half? And the siren is about to go.
The game started with her breaking.
And the Manning Rippers, C4 women's side, are premiers. They are premiers. Read it and weep.
What a fantastic.
In their second year ever, Manning Rippers are premiers. I repeat, the Manning Rippers are premiers. Thank you for listening into the coverage today. There is no better feeling than that in football. That's why we play, and they've achieved it. Congratulations to Manning. Commiserations to Ellenbrook.